cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Still a warm one tonight. 87 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Scope. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And here's Jose Peraza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Trevino has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Esteban Tavares, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Castillo, a 27-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Drilled down the line. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
He froze him on the fastball there. Esteban Tavares becomes out number 2 this inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
This is skied into short left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Duvall is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote. And he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Jonathan Villar waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 1-0 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza's after it. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
4-1. The numbers, 282 to start play. 10 home runs, 53 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Popped him up. Santana has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake
Here's
Lamb.
the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. And a neck-high fastball, sometimes called bull for apparent reasons. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's over. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the belt, kicks and deals. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Gaddis, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fast.
He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the stretch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's up onto the walkway. Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 19 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Suarez comes up with it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he drops it. Too high. Ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tavares arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Gutierrez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. His fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Adam hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jamie Gutierrez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, after that hit right there, Theo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding in once again, Esteban Tavares. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Ready with the 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Gutierrez, the runner at second with one away. Full count, 3-2. Steven Souza will be next. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A man at third with one away. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Jake Lamb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Ready on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Diamondbacks get 1, and it comes on the RBI triple. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Scope.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Evan Gattis set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Evan Gattis.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Count still full, 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Leonis Martin. He swings and grounds it to short. Peraza ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jesse Winker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Popped high in the air. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Third baseman number 7.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Lamb right there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Trevino. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Digging in once again, Esteban Tavares. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peraza ranging into the outfield, And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Castillo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Gutierrez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. As that 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0.
Leading out for the
Digging in and looking for more. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bang.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scope has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the deep. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Left fielder.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a fastball that just misses inside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Row. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Jake Barrett will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. VR on second. Winker is over at first with 1 away. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. So now Carlos Santana comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Peraza has it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. The 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Scope waits on it. 2 down.
The batter,
Ketel Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 4, Ketel Marte.
Pulled toward right center field. Winker on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 4-1. David Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here's the Reds pitcher, Jesse Hahn, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Antonio Cedeno is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Martin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken, strike one. The 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jamie Gutierrez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Coming to the plate now, Esteban Tavares. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Peraza into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A ball and a strike.
Play ball. 3.
finish in this evening's game. The D-backs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Trevino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Archie Bradley hammers